Let me ask you a question, bro.
What's up?
When was the last time you did homework?
How many years ago were we in college?
Like, I think that was like 4 years, 3 years ago. Yo, 2 years ago?
Crazy.
I don't know, but how
that long ago?
It feels so long. No, you know what it is? Because the pandemic happened.
Yeah. Because everything was online.
Yeah.
I had golf homework.
Yo, this dude was swinging a broomstick, bro.
I was swinging a bat at like a golf club because I ain't had no golf club. He was like, we need a demonstration. I was like,
But anyways, the whole purpose of that is because we got degenerocity.
Yes, sir.
The hell of homework. And respectfully, I think homework is dumb. Because, brother, you are in school for 8 hours just to go home and do more work.
You're not wrong.
For what, 5, 6 more classes? Like, that is insane. Like, give me a break. And then you gotta do dance.
And then, hold on. You know what really get me tight? What these niggas, this summer, right? And they give you summer work, nigga.
Facts.
Like, you gotta read the whole book and write an essay.
Yo, they give you summer projects.
Like, why?
And then I go to school and they wonder, why didn't you do it? It's summertime, bro.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. That's the last thing on my mind.
Yeah, bro. But I can talk about school for hours.
Oh, yeah. We
I truly believe that school, like the whole school system, is out of touch. It's very outdated. Bro, think about it. All the topics we learn about,
you don't use
outdated.
them.
You don't use them. You don't use
them.
They
don't teach you anything. All right.
Yeah. Shout out to Degenerocity. Link to the original video down below. Go check it out with that being said.
Father, slave abolitionist, but most importantly, education reformer. Man spent a majority of his career changing the scope of American public school education to an overall better environment. You see, back then, teachers were slightly more dumb than they are now. I could have been a teacher back then, even you. So Horace changed it to teachers have to be trained professionals for him to teach. Also, he wanted more girl teachers. No more teachers with sausages. He wanted for a more diverse school environment. He wanted to equalize the learning experience for all kids so they can learn the same no matter the background. The man did a whole heap of advancements to the American education system that we still use to this very day. Bro, this guy made a difference. The man basically made everything we know about modern American education we do today.
Okay, and you see the line there.
Yeah.
This man made what we do in modern America. Yeah. Modern. This dude was in 1915, bro. 1765.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, you gotta switch the curriculum.
Yeah.
You gotta start teaching about taxes, being grown, but they don't want
credit,
you to do
all
that.
shit.
They don't want you to do that because they want you to be bots. They want you to be laborers.
You're a bot.
Geyser. We do today, including enforcing the worst thing to ever exist. This man did everything right for the education system.
Oh my God.
But with this one thing, he made everything wrong. I know you were a slave abolitionist advocating to end slavery and all, but bringing homework over to the U.S. might even be worse than slavery. You know how Oppenheimer made the first apology video after creating those nukes that were dropped on Japan? Well, imagine being this Frankenstein-looking dude, ruining the childhoods of everybody in America. Homework is the worst thing to ever happen. And I'm gonna try to explain every single minute detail on why
Yo,
Minute.
hold on. Hey Siri.
It don't work.
Yo, it don't work, bro. I guess every little
Detail? Yeah.
Context clues.
But it's useless. But for me to explain that, let's figure out why homework was created in the first place. Through a simple Google search, it says Robert Novellius, an Italian teacher, invented the whole concept of homework. And he assigned it to punish students who didn't demonstrate a good understanding of the lesson that was taught in class. They were just lazy and disobedient students. He would punish them with homework. And yes, I might agree that homework was a worse punishment than being beat with a ruler. And I could just blame all my school misery. But when researching it, it also says he did this in 1905 or 1095.
Damn!
Now, I might not be a genius.
What?
But the math isn't math.
It's not.
How he do this in 1905 or 1095? 6 billion years apart. Is he a vampire? is he related to Nicolas Cage? We'll never know. Because apparently, there's no real evidence this Roberto Noodle guy even existed. So Google is giving me some false information.
Google's
Now
wrong?
let's switch over to Bing now. The real reason homework was created dates back to ancient Rome in the 1st century AD. That's a few years after the Big Bang. The term homework can be traced back to this time, said by Pliny the Younger, an oratory teacher. That's a teacher that teaches you how to talk to strangers. He believed the repetition and practice of speech would help students get better.
Bro, what are these memes, bro? Did you just see what happened?
Look. The strangers. He
honestly, I thought he was just doing this.
Nah, that boy had no arm.
What the fuck?
Hold on, let me give you some light, though. Well, I feel like this is not lighting today.
I don't know.
It was like, wait, move forward? Forward? Forward.
Forward?
Sorry, bro.
Forward? Forward?
That's some New York stuff. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying?
He believed the repetition and practice of speech would help students get better at their speaking skills. So he would often tell students to practice speaking at home. Essentially homework. So homework was created for students to practice the subject.
Okay.
I mean, that was probably a no duh for most people watching. But the way this Pliny guy used it, it isn't really homework. You know, sometimes teachers will tell you your homework is to study for the test the next day. And when they say that, in my head, they basically told me, I don't got homework. When I get home, I'm gonna be too busy playing Hello Kitty Adventure. I'm gonna study last minute on the bus ride to school the next day. Also studying a bit in homeroom before the class. And I'll still get away with a B-. You know? I'm happy with that. PP, the teacher's homework, wasn't really homework. It was a suggestion, like how dentists suggest that you brush your teeth twice a day. Don't tell me what to do.
You should.
I brush my teeth once a week, tops. Obviously, homework has devolved since the time of Phineas and Ferb. Instead of studying, we have multiple choice sheets, written assignments, projects, reading whole textbook chapters of homework. Isn't that what class is for? Assigning me textbook chapters to read as homework.
Wait, what's the
basically
words?
telling me to go and teach myself. What are we doing here then? I might as well be at home playing with my Hello Kitty. I remember I had this one teacher that would basically assign essays to type every class as homework with a minimum word count of like 300.
That's not bad.
History. Worst mistake of my life. Homework now is just an overload of mandatory tasks that when combined with every other class that assigns it, you're looking at a whole behemoth.
That's what I'm saying.
Exhaustion you have to do every night. And all this new age of homework is still looked at as practice of what you're already learning. But in this day and age, how is homework practice? Practice for what exactly? How fast can I Google the answer to this question?
Yo, like this.
Scan this math.
I forgot about that shit.
How fast can I find a Quizlet that has every single answer to every single question on any English or science assignment in order? This is no longer practicing or studying these subjects. We just copying and pasting. Especially nowadays with stuff like ChatGPT and all its alternatives. We can get whole essays about feet typed to us in a second. Homework in general is just obsolete, or at least its intended purpose of making us study and practice is. Homework is just needless work. Stop assigning. Like that too.
Respectfully, why is that a sport though?
I don't know, cause you can get a lot of brain damage.
Bro, brain damage, like concussions, bro. Like
Probably fuck up your hearing too.
Yeah.
It can hit you in your fucking drum.
Yeah, oh my god, like
And they be having these big motherfuckers, fat, big ass hamburger hands. Boom!
You saw the one where the dude slapped the guy that already had a swollen face? I was like, I was cringing, bro. I can't watch that, bro.
Needless work. Stop assigning. I bet you teachers would like that too. It gives you less work to go through and grade. I know some of you teachers complain about the amount of work you do. Then y'all just give out more homework. That's more work for me and you. Do you like to suffer? Is that what you like? Suffering? Speaking of eternal damnation, let me talk about how even people back then agreed with what I'm saying. In the early 1900s, big-time publications like the New York Times and Ladies' Home Journal published articles on how homework can affect the health and mental state of a child negatively. The articles basically showed, you see that kid right there? That's your child on homework. These articles caused an outrage against the schools in the West. And California, being California, it did something insane. But for the first and only time, a good kind of crazy. In 1901, California banned homework for kids
Really?
under 15.
For who? Oh, for kids under 15? Is that what
I
you said?
think so.
For kids under 15.
Okay.
You thought it could never be done, but faith has been restored.
Let me
What
guess.
were you trying to 15?
Yeah. And in 1923, the American Child Health Association formed, and they also thought homework was bad for the brain. And in the 1930s, they even went as far as to deem homework as child labor. You see, during this time,
okay. What
America
happened?
just had the Industrial Revolution, and the children yearned for the minds. So kids as young as 5 were playing Minecraft in real life. And by the 1930s, a bunch of laws had sadly been signed against child labor. But recently for it. And since these laws were being passed, the ACHA thought it was a great opportunity to finally get rid of homework once and for all.
Mercy.
Mercy.
Obviously, that's
you remember the first alt?
Yeah.
Rest,
yeah,
what the hell this shit is called?
Runs the whole fucking thing.
That also didn't last long. That only lasted like 10 years. Like in California, the fun only lasts a second. Then you're homeless. There's more to this American homework story, but we all know the ending because we're living in it. ACHA were the only group of people that understood that we were being worked to the bone over this work. How not only it was hurting us, but it was destroying our minds. Yet our government failed the people's needs once again. The hours and nights of work I had to do just so my grade could go up 0.02%.
Wow.
For some reason go down 50% if I didn't do
God,
the amount of stress that brings a student. It's deadly. I've already described why homework is useless.
It's so
terrible
useless,
and
bro.
gave my firstborn cancer. It's a punishment that would be beyond my comprehension if it didn't exist. I hate homework so much. I want it abolished almost as much as I want stealing from Walmart to be legal. And in my word, it is, but let's not right now. But what's the
self-snitching?
if it were to get banned? What will take its place? I'ma tell you. Actual studying. Homework would be you studying all the notes and what you went over in class. So the practice part of homework would actually work. And I know some people are thinking, nah, you a liar, man. You just said whenever studying was your homework, you're gonna go and play Hello Kitty Adventure. You can't fool me. Yeah, and the reason for that is because every other night I'm doing back-breaking homework. The only reason I play video games that day is because it's essentially my day off.
Okay.
That's why. If I was assigned to study every day as homework for every class, I would probably still play video games. Not gonna lie.
But then now it's on
It
you.
would motivate me more to study.
Yeah.
And after clocking in 5 hours on Nintendogs, I'm gonna feel a little slumped. Then I'm gonna remember, oh yeah, I got school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then study for like 5 minutes, you know? Better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Really better. Copying and pasting an hour worth of homework, learning nothing, or that 5 minutes every day where I learn and practice.
Nah, you know what
5
really
minutes of study.
grinds my gears, bro?
Grind my ear.
They would make you do research papers, and they were like, don't copy, like don't plagiarize.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to like actually plagiarize, copy paste,
Well, yeah.
but like most of the information that I gather is new to me.
Yeah.
I have no way of framing it or writing it my way. Like, bro, it's brand new. I don't know. So
Yeah, I feel that. But what I would do is, cause you know it be all like big words and shit. I just dumb it the fuck down.
Yeah, I dumb it
And then
down.
I grab some pieces and you gotta do like the in quotations and you
Yeah.
gotta cite this or blah blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
science type work cited page, but all I'm saying is like, bro, if it's research and about something that I don't know, obviously 90% of what I put on that paper is copy and pasted.
for
bro.
sure.
Respectfully.
Where I learn and practice 5 minutes of stuff and actually remember.
Yeah.
I think we both know the answer. It's a better system, man. I'm telling you, it's a win-win on both sides.
I think
the
so, too,
teacher and
bro.
student get less work while class grade averages
Yeah.
go up. Also, to any student that would still fail their classes with this system,
But that's
you just
That's their fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
damn.
failing when there's no homework, bro. You're the one with the doodle for brains. Just
Exactly.
answer, bro. I got the perfect place for you, and that is my reasoning why homework is hell on earth, and my solution to that problem.
I agree. Just get rid
And
of
to any
homework.
kids watching this right now, show this video to your teacher and tell them to watch it. Cause I just gave them the most convincing reason on why homework is terrible. I'm about to change their brains. I made sure not to cuss or say anything dirty in this video so you won't get in trouble. And if they watch this and still give you homework, jump them!
Oh, wait,
Just
what?
kidding. Just put a grenade in their desk when they're not looking.
What?
Homework is dookie, and that's all I wanted to say.
There's gonna be a teacher. What the hell? It's for gaining knowledge. I agree, bro.
Yeah.
I think that homework makes it very annoying for a kid. Also, just the idea of grading a kid. Think about it. Failing a kid, telling him, "Oh, you're not smart enough. You're a failure. You're this." Like that's messed up, bro.
And then also, it's like you're not really learning anything. You're just you're learning to pass. Like you're not really learning to learn.
Exactly. Which then in turn makes kids cheat and copy because my goal is to pass.
Exactly. It's not really to learn, nigga. I'm gonna forget about this shit.
Oh yeah. How you think I went through college? How do you think I went through like my final years of high school? Bro, I was 9th grade, I started taking AP courses. That's like the advanced stuff. From 9th grade to 12th grade, no breaks, straight AP. Bro, my 11th grade year, my 12th grade year, I didn't have not one single normal class.
And I felt sorry for y'all AP niggas. I was like, yo, y'all niggas be struggling. I be doing the bare minimum.
Struggling, bro. So it's like, y'all giving me all these hard classes as a teenager. And it's like, I'm cheating. Respectfully. Anyway, stay in school. Learn. Just critically think. That's a skill now to think. Thinking is a skill now.
Brain.
Use your brain. Whatever they teach you, do what you gotta do. That's the whole topic of it in its own.
Yes, sir. Anyways, man, if y'all like the video, like it. You can't like it or not like it. Oh, you get beat fuck up. And I say, stupid. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Get y'all money up, you know what I'm saying?
Get your money up.
Get y'all bread. Learn to be self-sufficient.
Yup. You know learn to be self-sufficient. What is that? Develop skills. Learn habits. Habits. Okay? You guys are young. There's no need for a babe. Thanks, Juan.
Like one of them niggas. I've been smoking for 45 years.
Yeah, what you stressed for? Like, it don't make no sense. You guys are kids. Enjoy life. Okay? Anyways, that's a whole topic in its own. We're just two goofy YouTubers. We don't know it. We don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
Yeah. Forget this happened. 3, 2, 1.